Hey people, Anthony, 4x4 Diesel. Back to basics for a minute. Really quick video. It's going to be called, what am I going to call this one? Well, I'll tell you about a quick experience I just had. I was with one of our workshop partners whose workshop's next at the servo, and you know, this happens all day, right? It didn't just happen because I was there, but people don't know how to check the oil. So this one's how to check the engine oil. I'm going to give you a couple variables. I'm sure I've done this before, but I'll try and keep it really short, like 2 minutes. But I want to give you a couple variables so you can accurately check your engine oil. This engine's cold. Now, firstly, engine bay, you know, like I like to talk a lot and give full detail. That's why subscribe, turn the bell on and listen to the end and you'll get full education. In most engine bays, generally, if you have a look, yellow is the thing you're allowed to touch generally. In this case, look, you can only see a yellow dipstick. That's your dipstick for your engine. That's your engine. The thing in the middle, generally, on most motor vehicles, that thing sticking out there is a dipstick, right? So we pull it out. I'm going to give it a wipe as it comes out. Get yourself a rag. Don't try and do it with your t-shirt. Piece of paper might do, or a bit of paper at the servo, that sort of thing. But I want to show you on this dipstick, and all dipsticks vary a little bit, but I want to show you this. Yeah, dipstick. What are you doing here, your dipstick? I want to try and show you your dipstick. See that hashed out area? See, I'm bringing my hand just to get it to focus. See the hashed out area? Starting where my thumb is there. That's the full line, and that's the low line, right? Down there where my nail is, right? Bang, full line. So you don't fill it up to the oils all the way up here. No good. That's over full, and it's going to be going in places it's not meant to go, and it's going to be blowing smoke. So someone says your oil's low, it needs oil, check your oil and give it oil. Don't just pour oil into your engine. See, look, now you got me going. It's 2 minutes already. I'm out of time. I haven't even finished. All right, let me continue a bit. If you don't see anything on the dipstick and it's bone dry, you are really low on oil. Probably need to pour in at least 1 litre. Check again. Don't just pour in 5 litres. If you've got no reading, 1 litre you should be safe to pour in, and then check again. Give it time to drain. It goes in at the top here. I'll show you where the oil goes. It's got to drain to the bottom. Give it some time to get there. Oil's thick, cold when it's new. It's thick, takes time to, you know, go down. Who knows, your whole engine could be blocked up. If you're watching this video and you've never watched, you know, you're searching how to check your engine oil, I really suggest you really keep watching my videos. And we need to do some videos back to basics, so we might sort of do that. Anyway, slowly top it up until it gets to there. That's with the engine off. In this case, engine oil. With your engine off is when you check it. Right, now, so this one, I've cleaned it, I've waffled. This is what I do. I like to give detail. We put the dipstick in, right? Try not to bend it like that. Push it all the way in, pull it out, and then I'll try and bring it over to you again. I'll bring it around that way. It's got a reading on it. I'm just coming around. I've got obstacles in the way. I'm going to show you roughly what it's going to look like. Here's the rag, right? See where the oil is? You can see the oil, right? Turn it over if you like, if you want to have a look at the correct side. But just get an idea where it is. And you can wipe it off if you can't see what you wanted to see. And you can go, well, yeah, it was right about the middle there. So to be honest, it's a little bit low. This thing's using a bit of oil, okay? It's not the best, is it? But that's all good. There's a couple of reasons for that. And we're not allowed to talk about it in this video because it'll make it too long. This is how to check your engine oil. Now, so why is it a little bit low? I'll tell you why. If this engine had just been run and I switched it off, it only run for 1 minute and I switched it off, I'd expect it to be a bit low like that, because remember what I said, when it's cold, it's thick, takes time to go down. You've just run the engine, it's pumped it around the engine. Every you switch it off, so the longer you leave it, it's going to go down to the sump. Now this engine hasn't been run for at least a day, something like that. Anyway, point is, all the engine oil settled to the bottom in the sump. That's what you're checking. So quite often what happens, you'll have a reading that's above the full line. So that hashed out area, it'll be not up to here, but it'll be maybe 5 or 10 millimeters, you know, a finger width roughly up from the full line. So that's okay because it hasn't been run. The correct way to check your engine oil, you need to have the vehicle parked on flat ground so you get a correct reading. And then, like I said, if it's a hot engine, the oil's going to run back heaps quicker. So switch the engine. Look, the procedure, Toyota procedure on these engines is have the engine oil warm. So that'd be something like you've driven it 10 minutes, 15 minutes. That's warm. That's not smoking hot. That's not cold. It's warm. Switch it off and check it after 5 minutes. So you switch it off 5 minutes for it to settle, and then have a look. And you know what? It doesn't really matter if it's the bottom line or the full line or somewhere in between or a little bit above, as long as it's not below. We don't want it below. We'd rather have a little bit more, but you don't just pour oil in. It creates pressure. It's going to pop seals and cause problems. That's how to check your oil. Make sure when you finish, you don't forget to put the dipstick back. So feed it in so you don't bend it. Push it all the way in and make sure it's sealed so that dust and dirt and debris don't get in that hole there. That's your engine oil dipstick. Transmission's a little bit more complicated. Let's not do it in this video because we said we're going to do a short video, and I have waffled for 5 minutes. So if you learnt something, like, subscribe, turn the bell on. Back to basics for a few people that are at the servo asking mechanics how to check their engine oil. That's how you do it. Thanks for watching. See ya.